Good evening and welcome to Icu TV Main News. Let's take a look at the top stories making headlines. Government rolls out 119 CDF ambulances to improve healthcare delivery. CCPC warns consumers against online shopping scam. 8 people killed in Monze road accident. In international news, trucks set ablaze as militants block key Senegal-Mali trade route. In sports news, Zambia rugby team seeks national support ahead of competition. Presenting the news, I am Yamba Margaret, and now the news in details. The Competition and Consumer Protection Commission has cautioned consumers to be alert when shopping online, warning that some individuals are using digital platforms to scam unsuspecting buyers. The Commission says it has received reports of consumers being cheated through false product claims, failure to deliver goods after payment, hidden charges, and the use of unfair contract terms. It has also noted that some sellers are hiding behind disclaimers that absolve them of all responsibility. Government rolls out 119 CDF ambulances to improve healthcare delivery. The Zambian government has rolled out 119 ambulances under the Constituency Development Fund in a bid to strengthen healthcare delivery across the country. The initiative is expected to bridge emergency healthcare gaps, particularly in rural areas, and bring quality health services closer to communities. President Hakainde Hichilema has urged that the ambulances be properly managed and strictly used for benefit of the people. Miriam Gamani has more in this report.
The government has officially flagged off 119 ambulances procured through the Constituency Development Fund as part of the effort to improve emergency health service delivery across the country.
President Hakainde Hichilema, in a speech delivered on his behalf by Minister of Local Government Govt Sialubalo, said the move is a major step towards strengthening the health system, particularly in rural and underserved areas. The president has directed local authorities to ensure that the ambulances are put to proper use, serviced regularly, and benefit the communities as intended for.
Through the financing from the Constituency Development Fund, we are handing over about 119 ambulances to our constituencies. Ambulances which are being handed over today are lifeline for many and are therefore equipped with state-of-the-art equipment to help medical personnel to perform primary medical procedures to the patients.
Health Minister Dr. Elijah Muchima noted that the ambulances will reduce the burden faced by health workers in transporting patients to medical facilities. Meanwhile, Local Government Permanent Secretary Nicholas Piri said the rollout is a clear demonstration of how CDF is transforming lives and bringing services closer to the people.
For those that carry the pain of despondency and hopelessness, and today they are benefiting Your Excellency, they are appreciating the CDF.
Ambulances moved from the Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency to the main arena at Lusaka Showgrounds, mark a milestone in the government's commitment to inclusive healthcare. Lusaka Province Minister Sheila Mulyata highlighted the increase of CDF from 1.6 million to 36.1 million kwacha, stating that such investment are delivering tangible results in communities. This initiative is expected to contribute to building a stronger, healthier generation and ensuring that no Zambian is left behind in accessing timely medical care.
Mr. President, through your visionary leadership, you have been able to increase the Constituency Development Fund, CDF,
which has been increased every year from 1.6 million to the current 36.1 million.
Meanwhile, there is no mention of the total number of the ambulances as promised by the Permanent Secretary, Nicholas Pui, who last year vowed to resign if the total number of ambulances were not delivered. Miriam Deborah Gamani reporting for Icu TV News in Lusaka.
The Zambia Police Service has arrested and charged a 42-year-old Zambian national, Ethel Chisomo Edwards, who resides in New York, United States of America, for multiple offenses contrary to the laws of Zambia. Police say Edwards, originally from Kangwane village in Mufumbwe district, was apprehended through Kawata Police Station Criminal Investigation Department. She faces 5 counts, including seditious practices, hate speech, and libel. Authorities allege that Edwards circulated videos and audios on social media containing dignitary and strengthening remarks against President Hakainde Hichilema, his family, the people of Zambia, and individuals including Judith Kabemba and Chela Tukuta. The suspect, who was formally charged in the presence of her lawyer, confirmed understanding the allegations and is expected to appear in court soon. The Zambia Police Service has warned the public against abusing social media platforms to spread hate speech and defamatory content, saying such actions threaten public order and national unity. Police have further assured the nation that they remain resolute in enforcing the law to protect citizens' rights and maintain peace and security. The Minister of Technology and Science, Felix Mutati, has launched the ICT Association of Zambia 2025 to 2027 strategic plan at the Mlungushi Conference Center in Lusaka. Mr. Mutati said the occasion is significant not only for the association, but also for the broader goal of advancing Zambia's digital information agenda. He explains that ICT professionals play a critical role in building systems that connect citizens and enable key economic transactions. He revealed that last year alone, the mobile money sector registered transactions worth 486 billion kwacha, demonstrating the importance of ICT in the economy. The minister commends ICTAZ for gaining continental recognition and positioning Zambia as a major player by hosting the Africa ICT Conference. He says the achievement of Zambian participants at the last conference reflects the country's growing digital maturity. Mr. Mtati further announced the revision of legislation such as Data Protection Act and the Innovation and Inventor Bill, while also confirming plan for Zamtel to upgrade 1,500 towers to 5G to enhance nationwide connectivity. He stressed that cybersecurity and cybercrime remain serious challenges and calls for stronger collaborations with ICT professionals to safeguard the country's digital space. The Ministry of Education has clarified the role of teachers in the ongoing voter registration exercise, emphasizing that participation is a democratic right and will not disrupt learning in schools. The Permanent Secretary for Education Services, Dr. Kelvin Mambwe, explained that teachers are not banned from voting and, like all citizens, can register individually, either online or at registration centers without affecting classroom activities. This ensures educators can fulfill their civic duties while safeguarding learners' education. Chakubeba Msonda has more in this report.
The Ministry of Education has moved in to clear up confusion surrounding the participation of teachers in the forthcoming voter registration exercise. Earlier this week, the Ministry Assistant Director for Communication, Kundamando, issued a directive instructing teachers and head teachers who had applied to take part to withdraw immediately. She warned that the teacher's absence for up to 60 days would negatively affect contact time with pupils and disrupt preparations for the end-of-year examinations. But in a statement issued later, the Permanent Secretary for Education Services, Dr. Kelvin Mambwe, clarified that the ministry has not banned teachers from taking part in the registration process. Dr. Mambwe said teachers and head teachers, like all citizens, have the right to participate in what is described as an important national exercise.
Therefore, the statement attributed to the Ministry of Education suggesting that teachers and head teachers are barred from participating in voter registration exercise should be disregarded.
He emphasized that the voter registration is a cornerstone of democratic engagement, adding that educators have long played a vital role in supporting civic duties. The permanent secretary has explained that while some teachers will be engaged in examination activities, the number is limited. This, he says, leaves room for others to contribute to voter registration without disrupting academic work. The Ministry of Education has urged teachers who choose to participate to do so responsibly, ensuring that examination classes remain unaffected. The Electoral Commission of Zambia earlier announced online voter registration in readiness for the 2026 general elections slated for August next year. Chakubeba Msonda, reporting for Icu TV News in Lusaka.
We now take our first set of commercials. Please stay tuned for more news. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. To continue with the news in our local stories, police in Emmerdale are investigating a case. Police in Emmerdale are investigating a case of assault occasioning actual bodily harm involving Mambilima Member of Parliament Honorable Ngandwe Jean Chisenga. According to police spokesperson Mr. Rehamonga, Honorable Chisenga, 36 years of Chalala in Lusaka, reported that she was assaulted at the National Assembly restaurant on September 12, 2025. The lawmaker told police that she had an connection with a person she is able to identify, which resulted in her being slapped.
Emersdale Police Station through Mandahi Police Post on the 15th of September 2025 at 14 hours received a report of assault occasioning actual bodily harm from Honorable Ngandwe Jean Chisenga, 836 of Chalala, Lusaka, a member of parliament for Mambilima constituency. The complainant reported that she was assaulted by a person she is able to identify if seen. The incident occurred on the 12th of September 2025 at National Assembly of Zambia restaurant. Brief facts of the matter are that on the said date and venue, the complainant had an altercation with the suspect which resulted in her being slapped. In the process, she sustained pain on the left side of her face. A medical report has since been issued. No arrests have been made at this stage and investigations into the matter have been instituted. Members of the public will be kept updated on the progress of this case. Thank you.
Tragedy struck Katea village in southern province yesterday evening when a vehicle veered off the road and hit a group of pedestrians, leaving 8 people dead and 10 others injured. Police say the accident occurred around 9 p.m. on the Monze Road, where villagers had gathered for a local procession. The Toyota Noah involved reportedly left the road and struck the pedestrians. Southern Province Police Commanding Officer Oxensho Daka confirmed that the driver, who sustained injuries, fled the scene. Locals reportedly set fire to the damaged vehicle in the aftermath. The injured victims were rushed to Monze Mission Hospital where they are receiving treatment. Police investigations into the circumstances surrounding the accident are ongoing. The Zambia Police Service has launched a full-scale manhunt for Constable Emmanuel Tembo, a 35-year-old officer of the protective unit, who is accused of stealing 622,483 kwacha from a Lusaka bank while on duty. Police say the theft occurred on September 15th when the officer, armed with an AK-47 rifle and 30 rounds of ammunition, grabbed one of the sealed cash bags from the bank's bulk room and fled the scene. According to Police Public Relations Officer Mr. Ray Hamonga, Tembo later abandoned his uniform, firearm and ammunitions in Shimabala, where they were recovered after being surrendered through a taxi driver. However, the stolen cash has not yet been recovered and investigations are ongoing.
Police have launched a full-scale manhunt for Constable Emmanuel Tembo, a police officer of Protective Unit Headquarters, who stole 602,483 kwacha from a named bank on the 15th of September 2025 whilst on duty. Brief facts are that on the material day, the officer was on duty at the bank, armed with an AK-47 rifle. After the bank had closed while custodians were preparing cash in transit collections, the suspect deceitfully entered the back room, grabbed one of the sealed bags containing 602,483 kwacha, and bolted from the premises whilst armed. Attempts by bank staff and security officers to apprehend him proved futile as he fled in an unknown direction. He later abandoned his uniform, firearm, and 30 rounds of ammunition, which were recovered after he surrendered them through a taxi driver in Shimabara area. A docket of case has been opened, and as of now, neither the suspect nor the stolen cash has been recovered. Investigations have been intensified. The Zambia Police Service strongly condemns such grave misconduct and betrayal of public trust by an officer who was entrusted with the duty to safeguard both life and property. We wish to make it categorically clear that this act of criminality will not go unpunished. Constable Emmanuel Tembo is now a fugitive of the law, and the Zambia Police Service will relentlessly pursue him to ensure that he answers to this crime. We are calling on the public to provide any information that may lead to his arrest. Any person with credible information is urged to report the nearest police station. The Zambia Police Service remains steadfast in upholding discipline, accountability, and the rule of law, even within its own ranks. No one is above.
You are still watching Icu TV Main News. We now take a short break, and coming up next is international and sports news. Stay tuned.
Bami wamwene. Kukupa basofu. Ate gift ya wedding wewe.
Kabampo kai honto kweswako.
Wei.
Sebo bujiti bajita kuti humbwa wa arwa kumumpa muzo.
Ale.
They give one zo.
Basa sunu tusegelela akupobola. Nguzu ya mwanesu musanko yulagi. Mwana mujende.
Tamdori ndira honeymoon.
Honeymoon yansa yebo tuni kurya honeymoon ndete kuya kusaka ka kupange maloko mbo tuni kukara amije. Kuno mudaro lo bagamba kuti kuti nantaka mihi mu Lusaka. Ishi ndi mubwa. Kitabaga ndi gite claustration bagandi sibe buya. Baga kuhema jana.
Iwe. Amanyiri munganda mwana unkira mafi ya ng'ombe apa peni.
Nada ng'ombe muno.
Lucky. Do you know me? Do you know my wife? Have you seen my wife?
Chiriku. Urefu atoka ni mochari mpiayo.
Maybe I should go to the doctors.
Bambira ma doctor ati wabora hipondo tu.
Chikaringa byani bantu nawe chakaringa byani ko.
Chachiringo kumichiringanya pa mulesu wa mafuta.
Wow. I'm so impressed mura. Pesi ndari kwamba bakuti. Aya mahuta anunkira musimba. Imwe mwakasuba.
Welcome back. To continue with the news. In international news, Mali's military government has sought to calm anger over a blockage by Islamist militants on major highways while lorry drivers have been facing ambushes and arson attacks. In a rare acknowledgement of the seriousness of the situation affecting the landlocked country, Prime Minister Abdoulaye Mainga said the authorities were trying to improve security on the routes. The blockage, a potentially serious escalation on Mali's long-running jihadist insurgency, is particularly affecting the supply of fuel, which could cripple the country. The Sahel region of West Africa is known as the epicenter of global terrorism, accounting for more than 50% of all terrorism-related deaths. To continue with the news, gunmen on motorbikes have shot dead 22 people, most of them attending a baptism ceremony in an attack on a village in western Niger, reports say. A resident told the French news agency AFP that 15 people were killed at the ceremony in Tillabéri region, which borders Mali and Burkina Faso, before moving elsewhere and killing 7 others. While people celebrated a baptism ceremony, gunmen opened fire, sowing death and terror, local civil rights activist Michael Zodi said on social media. Niger's military government has struggled to contain jihadist violence in the region, carried out by groups linked to Al-Qaeda and Islamic State. We take a short break. Stay tuned for more news in sports.
The Information and Communications University is driving the thrill for the nation in research and development. Enroll now for full-time and distance programs in the School of Engineering, Humanities, Business and Education. To apply, visit our website at www.icuzambia.net or call us on +260 211 221 662 or 0966 342 359. Sponsorship is available. Enroll now.
Welcome back. In sports news, Zambia's national mixed martial arts team is preparing to compete at the 2025 IMMAF World Championship in Tashkent, Uzbekistan, running from September 27th to 2nd October. The team is recently The team recently made history at the African Championship, bringing home 5 medals, 1 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. Standout athlete Miracle Chipito claimed the women's flyweight gold, securing automatic qualifications to the World Cup Championship. Despite their remarkable achievements, the team faces financial challenges that could jeopardize their participation. Mixed martial arts Zambian President Benjamin Bush revealed that essential costs, registration, flights, and accommodations remain unmet. Each athlete's registration is $65, while flights average is $1,200 per person, with additional expenses for food and allowances. Mixed Martial Arts Zambia is appealing to corporate sponsors and well-wishers to help raise funds for the 11-member squad. The team has already received support from Big Tree Beverages, 1xBet, and VivaMed Hospital, but more assistance is needed to ensure they represent Zambia on the world stage. Fans and potential sponsors are encouraged to step in and help the fighters make their mark at the international event. Still in sports news, the Zambia Rugby national team is calling on Zambians to rally behind them as they prepare for upcoming preparatory matches in Botswana. Cecilia Treasure, General Secretary of the Zambia Rugby Union, says the team is set to play 2 key matches on Thursday, September 18th and Sunday, September 21st. She urged the public to show their support and encourage the players ahead of the national competition. Head coach Lawrence Njovu confirms that the team is ready for the challenge, noting that these matches will help prepare the squad ahead of the major Lipa Chargers tournament scheduled for March 2026. Team captain Bethlock Sikaona also appealed to Zambian fans, asking them to back the team both at home and in Botswana, highlighting the importance of national support in boosting the players' morale. The team's preparations came at a crucial time as they seek to strengthen their performance and represent Zambia with pride on the regional stage. And that sports item brings us to the end of our main news today. But before we go, a quick recap on the top stories that made headlines. Government rolls out 119 CDF ambulances to improve health care delivery. CCPC warns consumers against online shopping scams. 8 people killed in Monze road accident. In international news, trucks set ablaze as militants block key Senegal-Mali trade routes. In sports news, Zambia rugby team seeks national support ahead of a competition. Thank you so much for watching. For more news updates, please take a look to our Facebook page at ICU TV and our website at icutvzm.com. Good night.